Okay guys, in this video we're going to cover how to do pediatrics dose calculations. It does get a little more complicated than normal dose calculations because when dealing with children, it's extremely important to add up the correct safe dose that is appropriate for the child's weight. There are a couple of different steps you want to make sure to keep in mind. Step 1, convert pounds to kilos. And the formula would be total pounds divided by 2.2 equals total kilos. If you do not know how to convert pounds to kilos, make sure to watch my video in the metrics section and take a couple practice questions. Step 2, check and make sure the dose is safe. For example, you might get something like this. Safe dose range, 5 to 10 milligram per kilogram per dose. So you have to figure out the minimum and maximum dose. The way you figure out the minimum maximum is by taking the minimum of 5 milligram per kilogram per dose and a maximum of 10 milligram per kilogram per dose. Let's say if the child weighs 5 kilos. So you go ahead and plug in the weight into the formula and you end up with, for a minimum of 5 milligrams times 5 per dose, so the total minimum would be 5 times 5 is 25, so 25 milligrams. Then you calculate the maximum, and you do that by taking 10 milligrams times 5 per dose. 10 times 5 is 50, so you get 50 milligram per dose. So the answer would be safe dose range of 25 to 50 milligram for this child. Let's take a look at an example. Another way that might present the math problem would be safe dose range 15 to 30 milligram per kilogram per day. Let's say if the doctor's orders say 30 milligram Q8 hours. So first let's add up the safe dosage range. Let's say for the same child weighing 5 kilos, we'll get for minimum 50 milligrams times 5 per day. So you take 15 times 5 and you would get 75 milligrams. So 75 milligram per day for the minimum. For maximum, you take 30 milligrams times 5. So 30 times 5 is 150 milligrams. So for maximum will be 150 milligram per day. So now we have a safe dose range of 75 to 150 milligrams per day. Keep in mind that this is per day and not per dose. You have to pay attention if they're giving you the safe dosage per day or per dose. So in this example, they gave us per day. So you have to calculate to get the dosage amount. So you know that we have 24 hours in one day. And you know that 8 goes 3 times in 24. So if something is ordered Q8 hours, you'll be giving it 3 times in that day. So what you do is you take the doctor's orders, dosage amount, which is 30 milligrams, and you times it by 3, so you can figure out the total dosage per day, and you end up with 30 times 3 is 90. So you have 90 milligram per day. Is 90 milligram per day safe for this child? Yes, because it falls between 75 to 150 milligrams per day, which is the safe dose range. Okay guys, let's go to the next video and take a look at an example.